What's up, bodyweight warriors, and welcome back to another video and another morning flexibility routine. For this one, you're not going to need anything, you're just going to need some time, some space for us to jump straight into it. You don't have to be sat how I'm sat on my knees, you can be standing, you can be seated another way, whatever feels comfortable at this point. We're just going to start to bring attention to the breath. So you're going to inhale through the nose, and you're going to exhale through the mouth. Now we're just going to do a few of these just to get going, nothing more than that, and think about breathing from your diaphragm, so drawing into your belly and then pulling your belly button in as you exhale. Just a few of these to get started with. Nice, sort of 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. On this last one, I want you to start bringing in a little bit of motion into this. So then as we inhale this time, we're just going to look up at the sky. As we exhale, we're going to look down and try and tuck our chin towards our chest. So after this one, I want you to start bringing in some movement to the spine as well. So as we look up, I'm also going to think about pulling my sternum up and arching through my back. And as I go forward, I'm going to try and round my shoulders as well as looking down. Finally, we can begin to bring the arms into it. So as I inhale, I can bring my hands backwards. As I exhale, I can allow them just to come forward and round the shoulders. Just another couple of these. So we should have a good little bit of movement going there. But now we're just going to stay in a similar sort of position. I'm going to lift the arms up in front of us, so about shoulder height. You're going to try and reach as far forward as you can with your hands, but you're also going to try and pull your shoulders back together. Lifting the thumbs up, we're going to do some joint rotation. So you're going to try and rotate your thumbs as far down as they can go, but you're going to try and keep your shoulders down and away from you, so you're not going to let the shoulders shrug up. You're going to do the opposite, so you're going to rotate them as far out as you can. Again, same thing. Feel the shoulder blades always, or the shoulders themselves, always pulling down. I'm just going to do 10 of these. So basically rotating the arm within the socket as far as you can in each direction. 10 of these, and one counts as one fully internal and then fully external. So focus here is always reaching outwards, but always keeping the shoulders down and the shoulder blades back. It's a bit of a weird sensation to get, but you should get this kind of flossing throughout the arm. Nice and slow, sort of consistent movement, pausing at each of those end ones and really trying to just turn those thumbs as far as you can in the direction you're rotating. So a few more here. Keep reaching away, keep the shoulders pulled down away from the ears. And then the last one. Exactly the same thing. We're just going to bring the arms out to the side. Not fully in line with the body, slightly in front. Going to reach outwards, so out to the side. Same thing, pull the shoulder blades down. And try and rotate the thumbs as far as we can downwards without the shoulders rolling over. So keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. And same thing, we're going to rotate them up towards the sky. Just try and keep your breathing consistent as well while you're doing this one. So reaching out. Always reaching out with the hands, always pulling the shoulder blades down. This one you might get a little bit more flossy around the sort of elbow bicep as well, the ulnar nerve. It's all good. It's really just like warming the shoulders or moving the shoulders through full rotation without really doing anything too stretchy. 10 again, so we've got a couple more. Last one. You can shake it off. And we're actually going to come forward now. So we're going to come into just an upward dog position. Nice and gently, just easing it out, bringing some weight onto the hands. And we can rock kind of from side to side. We can just feel the hips want to sink down. Just going to hold this for about 20 seconds again. Just keeping breathing relatively consistent. Chest nice and upright. We're going to press up into a downward dog. Initially, we're just going to focus on the shoulders. So I want you to try and think about pushing the ground away, pushing the sternum or the shoulder blades down and having a slight bend in the knees. So we take a little bit out of the hamstrings. And we're just going to try and pull our left foot in, our left shoulder down. So we're going to try and pull the shoulder down towards the ground. Pause for a few seconds, come back, pull my right shoulder down, right knee in, back to the start. So there's some reps there. Only 5 per side. So left knee bends, left shoulder comes down towards the ground, right knee bends, right shoulder comes down towards the ground. A couple more per side. Should feel just like an increased stretch through the lat, through the shoulder. Kind of lean into this one a bit. One more per side. And then we're going to stay here. We're going to try and walk or begin to walk our hands in, bringing the feet into a flat position. We can bring the feet in as well, so we can start walking. So end up in a pike position. We're just going to let the legs bend slightly so our stomach can begin to settle and relax onto the top of our thighs. So we're in not quite a full pike position, and we're going to do some elephant walks. So I'm going to rotate round to the right hand side. As I do, I'm going to try and straighten this left leg, or get it as close to straight as I can. Keeping my hands in contact with the ground, so support me. Rotate round to the other side. The left hand side, try to straighten the right leg. Pause for a few seconds. And then I'm just going to do 5 of these per side, nice and slowly. So as you rotate to the right, keep the right leg bent. Straighten that left leg. And the other side. We're going to work to getting them either more straight, or if you can get them straight, try to get further down. So try to get those palms down towards the ground. Rotate back to the other side. So we've got 1 more per side here. So rotate to the right, straighten the left leg. Straighten the right leg. And we're just going to hold this middle position just for about 10 seconds here. Doesn't have to be completely locked legs, you can bend slightly. Just kind of let that gravity do its thing, kind of pull you down. We're going to take a step forward with our right leg, and we come into a lunge position. I would stay on the toes for this one, so somewhat active when we can just push back. And then we're just going to try and shift down forward into the lunge, let the knee go forward, keep the chest up, keep this glute engaged on the back leg. As we do so, just going to reach up and breathe in, and exhale, and come back to that starting position. So inhale, shift down, breathe in, reach up, and back to the start. If you struggle to balance a little bit with that one, we can do this like assisted, you know, holding on to something towards your side, whatever works for you. So 5 of these. So inhale, shift forward, reach up, pause for a few seconds, come back to that starting position. Squeeze that glute on that back leg. I'm just going to do 5 of these. So, a few more. Remember, inhale as you go down and lift up. And we can just pause in this last one. Don't need to keep the arms overhead. Just feeling a stretch over the hip flexor. And then we can drop down, move this right leg forward out to the side. And we're going to try and drop down as close as we can do, down towards sort of almost elbows onto the floor. So let that knee push out to the side. You can lift up. So hand is supporting, but try to keep the chest low still. And then we're going to rotate to the right hand side, reach the right hand up towards the sky. Pause for a second, come back down. As you come back down, I want you to try and reach that right shoulder down towards the ground. And again, we need 5 of these. So rotate, reach up to the top, back down, right shoulder comes down towards the ground. That knee can push out as well. Nice inhale in the top position. Nice exhale in the bottom position. So one more here. Right shoulder down. Gonna press up. Right leg goes back. Left leg goes forward. Same thing. So I'm gonna do this lunge with a reach. So make sure that glute's engaged on that right leg. Left leg's pulling back. I'm gonna shift down and forward, reaching the hands up. And then come back. Feels a little bit tight for you, don't have to reach up completely. As you come down, like even just trying to think about bringing the chest up, it's going to increase that stretch. But if you can do, lift those hands up overhead. That's 3, so 2 more, 5 here. Last one. Coming back. And come down into that bottom position. So again, try to get elbows down onto the floor. Let this knee drop out to the side. Then from here, supporting yourself with your right hand side, it's going to reach up, rotate round with that left arm. Reach up towards the sky as you inhale. Exhale. You're going to rotate around, try and get the left shoulder down towards the ground. That's 2, so again, 5 here. Remember, inhaling into that top position, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that that left shoulder down this time. Last one here. Beautiful. I'm just going to hop back and I'm going to come and try and sit into the deepest squat position that we can do. So if squat's not particularly comfortable for you here, you can sit onto the edge of a sofa, the edge of a chair. If you can sit in a squat, absolutely fantastic. If you need to, you can come slightly onto the toes or raise the heels. That's absolutely fine. We're going to just bring our elbows, push them into the inside of the knees. We're just going to do a prayer squat. So we're going to try and press the hands together, push the knees outwards, keep the chest up. Should feel an additional stretch on the inside of the thigh. Hold for a few seconds. Let the hands come forward. I'm just going to do 5 of these. Again, you can sync this with your breath if you want to, so as we press the hands inwards, press the knees out, we're going to inhale, exhale, as you go down. So the last one here. So we do one more. Good luck. So the last one, bring the hands in, press the knees out. Keep the chest up if you can do. And that is basically a nice, quick, simple morning flexibility routine. Have a great day.